Hello everyone, welcome back to Omnifactory episode 39. In the last episode we got the dragon hearts done, and I've actually done quite a lot of stuff as you can see here since then. A whole lot of time has passed. I've actually been on vacation. You might not notice from the video since I had a bit of a backlog anyway, so this video is probably going to come out not too long after the last one, but this episode is probably going to take me a while to record because there's still a long way to go before we have anything interesting happening. I just wanted to give you a bit of a progress update on where we are and see what's happening. So as you can see here, I've upgraded my turbines. The only thing, I've just turned these ones on. The only thing I'm noticing is these ones here are not turning on. They should have everything. See, it says fuel amount 0 empty. And then but it's not empty. The only thing I can think of is this is the turbines need nothing in front of them. The only difference between this one and all the others is these ones have this. Okay, so that is it. Can I wrench? If I do that like that, is that still going to work? So it's full. And now it's empty. Okay. And does it actually output into it? It looks like it does. Okay, so I think I can do it like that. Alright, that's pretty easy, I guess. I just gotta fix up a bit of my conduit. Whatever you call that, conduit facading. Okay, so now we have now I have the maximum number of turbines for one. One of those guys can output enough oxygen plasma for 16 turbines, and now I have 16 turbines. Oh, did I wrench the other one down? Oh, and my wrench broke. There. Okay. Alright, so they should all be running now. I can see them all turning. Okay, very good. So, yeah. It's because I'm using so much power at the moment. Especially, I had to... So one of the things I've been doing is going through all these things. And I've been making... I made one of these guys and I got one, set of chaos shards, which is 4. But if you look at the tier 8, to make one, it requires so much stuff. 18,000 diamonds. I need 16 dark solarium. I need a whole bunch of these tricky stuff to make. Osmium, iridium, not silver. What else do we need? Improved ender eyes. I got a bunch of those. Crystal matrix is where all the diamonds go. And then also to make the tier... Wait, which one is that? Tier 7. This also takes a whole bunch of stuff. This one actually takes chorus flowers. It takes a lot of draconium, a bunch more dark solarium. So one of the things that I need, right? The next thing that I have on my quest to make is this guy, reactor stabilizer. But this needs chaotic tier crafting, like the fusion thingamajiggies. So fusion thingamajiggies, the chaotic tier, it takes 4 chaos shards per injector and also 4 neutronium ingots and then 4 crystal matrices, which are these guys. So this is super expensive and I'm going to make 10 of them, which means I need 40 chaos shards, which I actually have set up as a recipe. So the way I've done that, if you go over to my microminer section, under the main one, I have a ME interface and I make chaos shards using 1 layer of the Chaos Guardian data plus 60, all the ingredients, right? If you look in here, the ingredients are the crystal matrix, tier 8, microminer plus 64 of these plus, 256 of these plus 1 of these. And this guy is done in with the tier 7 plus dilithium crystals plus dragon lair data plus gemstone sensors. So I can actually just request both of those things in from my ME system, and it'll build everything. And so if I go 40 here, I actually have all of the ingredients, and it's an insane amount of ingredients, right? Because I need to make 10 tier 7s plus 10 tier 8 micro miners plus the bits and pieces that go with it. So we need 228,000 diamonds, we need 180 chorus flowers, we need 212 mana infused ingots, we need 3,000 enderium ingots, we need 11,000 aerothium, like these dusts. Like, it's just insane how much stuff you need. What else do we need? That's a lot. 480 dark solarium, 2,000 vibrant crystals. So once I actually start this, which I can't at the moment, it's going to not only be really expensive to make because it has all of these like super high powered plates. Where are the plates? Where are the plates? There's so many ingredients to these things. The super high power. See, it also needs like 160 neuro processors, 8,000 fine osmium wires, like all of these wires and circuits and so many crazy stuff. So yeah, 540 draconium. So this is going to take a long time to make all of this stuff. And it's going to take a lot of power, and it's going to use up a lot of ingredients that I have backlogged, which means all of those machines are going to fire up to make them again, which means it's going to take a lot of power to get those machines running again. So I'm not entirely convinced that even with 16 full powered plasma turbines, that even that's going to be enough. I guess we'll see. There's not at 100% efficiency yet either. I also have, I still have these guys going. I could technically make more of them. I don't know. I ended up making a second, what is this thing called? Oil drilling rig, because I was making too much nitro diesel, mostly because of the draconium ingots that I've been making. I've got 15,000 backlogged at the moment. But the main thing that I've had to do in order to get to the point where I can just query, I can just request 40 of them, is all of these backlog ingredients that I have, I've had to like increase a whole bunch of them. So, I only backlog 500 nether stars, but I need like 6,000 of them. Maybe I should do that instead of making it craft them on demand. Let me just quickly do that while I'm... Where's my... Oh, where are we? Okay. Machines. Maybe I should just backlog a bunch more of these while we're at it. So we need 6,000 of them. That shouldn't hurt because the more... Oh, how come I can't see it? That's weird. Yeah, I also put speed upgrades in all these things because this one has speed. No, this one doesn't have a speed upgrade. That's interesting. We have speed upgrades here. No, some of these have speed upgrades, not all of them. Because it was getting really, like I made 11,000 of them, so I had to get, them backlogging. Another thing I've been doing is over here. I have a bunch more, simulation chambers making both Ender Dragon scales, diamonds. So we have it's still not full yet. And also redstone. We need a whole bunch of redstone. So I've sped that up with these guys. I've also decorated this area in my typical, gray concrete, white concrete style. So it looks okay-ish. So let's go through these guys and have a look at the stuff that I've done. Oh, okay, so fusion reactors, I've made both the Mark II and the Mark III one. That wasn't too crazy. These fusion machine casings were expensive. What do they need? Why were they expensive? I can't remember. Oh yeah, they need americium plates. So I actually need a whole lot of americium. I've started backlogging it a little bit, and basically this is used to make not only the fusion casings, but also it's used to make neutronium, which we need a whole bunch of neutronium, like several stacks of it, I would say. So I've actually been doing some crafting here. Naquadria, going into here, making, let me get rid of that, making this neutronium. So this is not the fastest process in the world. As you can see, it's relatively slow. But yeah, Naquadria, I had to build a bunch of, where is it, over here. I built a bunch of infrastructure to make Naquadria. So over this line of machines here is all for making Naquadria. And basically I just put in stacks of Naquadar alloy and curium. So I put a stack in there, and I get a stack of Naquadria out. And 4 stacks of Naquadria equals 1 stack of neutronium ingots. So 4 stacks of Naquadria plus 4 stacks of americium. I have no idea how you say that. I built this thing over here, which makes enriched Naquadria, which I mistakenly thought I had to make instead of that. So I made this first, and then I realized I actually had to make this one. I've made a bunch of machines to backlog various bits and pieces, which I wasn't doing before. So here we have backlogging pulsating crystals, backlogging vibrant crystals, and also fused quartz. So these were the ones that were clogging up my alloy smelters, basically, and this was clogging up that what was that thing? The autoclave. So it just by backlogging them instead of crafting them on demand, then I don't have to worry about that. Night slime, I needed to make the omnium. This guy, which, wait, did I do that last episode? Now I can't remember if I did this last episode or not. It's been a long time. Here we're backlogging the glowstone elevation units. Yeah, that's right. And here we're backlogging quantum flux. Oh yeah, over here I moved the thing that makes wetware boards over to this area and made it a ZPM because it was on IV before and it was just way too slow. So now I have a ZPM line here which I can put some machines on if I need them to be really, really fast. Yeah, so I made that. I ended up making tritanium, which is just basically titanium plus duranium, which is also made in here. Radon plus gallium. We've made plenty of radon in the tier 1 circuit thingy. I ended up making this. This was ready to go last time, but I finished making it. We made our first neutronium plus a bit more than our first one. I sent one of these on a mission to get chaos shards. And I also made the last 2 circuits in the whole pack. So this is the first and only tier 9 circuit which we are now able to make. In endgame, these are just a couple of things that I've grabbed stacks of. I actually have most of these already automated. I just don't have them in stacks. Okay, I don't have that one. Night slime, you saw that. I just haven't picked up a stack of it yet, so I'm not going to bother. This is kind of, you know, this is after I get the creative tank is when I'm going to worry about all this stuff. So today what I'm planning to do is, first of all, oops, that was weird. I'm going to request those chaos shards. Actually, I'm not going to request 40. I just need 36 of them because I already have 4. Oh yeah, no crafting CPUs available. Right, so that was the first thing I was going to do. I have crafted up a whole bunch of these, plus a whole bunch of crafting these. So we can make a stack of these. Actually, more than a stack. So should I make more than a stack? Yes. And I also made some co-processors. I don't know how many I can make. 30. I should probably make 5 more. And that way I have divisible by 7. So what does that entail? Excuse me. And there we go. Okay. Where's that? There. 5 more. Okay, so let me. Basically, I'm gonna put most of these on one because in order to make those chaos shards, I need how many bytes? 800,000 bytes, which means I need like I don't know 14 64K circuits or something. So I'm gonna put a whole bunch of circuits in just one. Let me make some space here and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm not sure if that's actually enough, but it'll be enough for now. So I'm gonna add these to all of them. So, oops, oh, that's not what I wanted. So the co-processors, oops, will let us do a bunch of crafting. Should be 3 per, right? That might be an easy way to do it. Hopefully this will speed up some recipes where we have lots of things happening all at once. And then I'm going to do, I'm already starting to run out of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, is that too big? Luckily, this one is going to have a little bit of extra space. That means I have to put it there, don't I? There. So is that enough to make 40 of these? Yes, it is. Okay. What's the maximum size of them then? That's the maximum size, is it? Interesting. So I'll actually... I'd like to make some of these even bigger if I can. In the future they'll have to be even bigger. Most of them don't have to be like massive though. Oh, they can go one more. There. Okay, that's the maximum height that we can go. And I have 8 more. I kind of want to make... I'll do it later. Okay, so yeah, it looks kind of silly like that, but maybe what I'll do is in the future I'll put like a massive one somewhere else so that you don't see it. I don't know, but then we lose the cool little crafting monitor on the floor there. I guess I could put another crate on top of it and then that will even out our crates as well. Boom. I think that looks fine. And then I guess we can make it bigger this way if we wanted to. I don't know. So let's make 36 of these. Actually, let's just make 40. And let's see what that does to our power. Okay, what's happening now? It's making it here. How many things are going on at once? Actually, probably not a whole lot because we need a lot of plates and a lot of our plates are being made in like the same couple of machines. Yeah, like this guy's not doing anything. Oh, well, now he's doing something. Okay. And this guy's doing stuff very quickly. And how are we going for power? It's probably not too bad at the moment. Oh, 1.8 million. I'm pretty sure this stuff can do 1.8 million. It's like 6. Yeah, it should be able to do around about 2.4, 2.5 million plus those guys. We should be able to handle 2.5 million RF a tick. And yeah, we are very close to that limit. So this is also activated like all of these machines now because it's taken all of the stuff out of stock. So a whole bunch of these, which were doing nothing before, are now like all of a sudden going to pick up work. And oh yeah, look at that. Why is it inputting only 180? when the maximum is 450? Oh, because it's... Wait, I thought they were more than that. Maybe it's just because we have too much stuff that's outputting, like this signalum one, this input one is going to too many different things, so it's not able to get it out of our big battery fast enough, possibly. Oh, why did I do it like that? Now it looks weird. Okay, and then we'll insert, and then we'll get rid of that one. And we should, yeah, now we're going up. Okay, that's good. And what about this one over here? This one is not as power hungry generally. Yeah. So now how are we doing for power? That should have increased our, ooh boy. It's using more than we have available to us. Is it because it's doing these things as well? Yeah, look at that. That guy's going. Oh man. The other problem I have, right, is these superconducting conduits, they have like a ridiculous amount of storage in them. So, oh, and even this guy's going. So yeah, these recipes tend to take a lot of power too. So if you look at this, the conduit storage is 83 billion RF. 83 billion RF. And it's this one, the capacitors, there's like 5 billion. So it's super confusing when you look at this. It's like, oh, it's taking 3 million RF per tick out. But like, it can't, because we're not generating 3 million. It's inputting 3 million RF per tick. But like, all of that is stored inside these crazy conduits, which have like ridiculous amounts of storage in them. So, wait, that's full? Why is that full? Now I'm confused. Why is that full? They should be all completely drained. Like that one is drained. But these ones are not drained. I don't know what's going on. Okay, anywho, so that'll be chaos shards. The other thing is neutronium ingots. I've already made a few, like almost a stack. And we have almost a stack. We have, oops, more being made over here. How many is that going to give us? That'll give us above a stack. This is my extracting machine. There, and we have 17. Okay, so now we have over a stack of neutronium, and this means we should be able to make, once we get those chaos shards done, we should be able to upgrade these at least one of our fusion crafting thingies to chaotic tier. At the moment, I'm only planning to do... Oh, how come that's going down? Oh, probably the same reason, right? Yeah, it's this thing. Maybe what I can do is... The weird thing about these conduits is you can just add more connections. Even though it says maximum output is 500,000, if you just add more connections, it'll happily like use more power. Is it this one or is it this one? I can't remember. Let me get my Yeta wrench and disconnect you. Oh, and there's another one connected as well. There. Oh wait, so that one is the input. Okay, so this one is not the one. This one is the output. Hang on, so let me just hook that back up. Get rid of, oops. Ah, oh no. There. Now let's see if that's giving us enough power. See, that was it, right? You can increase the capacity of your conduits by just connecting them to more things. All right. So, yeah, I think I'll have to do a cut here and we'll come back once that crazy recipe has finished. It's definitely going to take more than 35 minutes, I would say. There is a lot of stuff it needs to make. So once that has completed, what's the next step? The next step is upgrading that fusion crafting core. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll be back. And we're back. So that has actually finished. That crafting recipe went for, I don't know, several hours. In that time, I've done a few bits and pieces of other things. So for example, over here, I set up this thing to make dense, no, actually this is just making solidified hydrogen, but we'll need that to make dense hydrogen, or what is this, ultra dense hydrogen, which we need to get stellar creation data, which we need to get the universe creation data, which we need to get the heart of a universe. So the other thing I've been doing is I've been working slowly towards this guy, a neutronium solar panel. Obviously we still need to make the chaotic fusion injectors, which we'll do in a minute, but to get the neutronium solar panels we need to make all of the other previous tiers of solar panels. So the chaotic solar panels, I haven't set up that recipe yet, but these ones, draconic solar panels, I've set up all of these recipes here. The wyvern one, and then it goes down the tiers basically to the end. So I've made 2 draconic solar panels, and once we have these guys, they make 8 million RF per tick, which is pretty good. Like maybe this will be our solar, our power source once we have the creative fluid, what's it called, tank. Because that's pretty good. That's way more than we're getting at the moment from all of those things up there. Yeah, so what else have I been doing? Oh yeah, so the thing that I'm doing right now, I've set up recipes for the tier 9 and the tier 10 as well. The only thing is there's a bunch of missing ingredients, obviously. So draconic core, reactor core, gravistar. I could make that actually, that's pretty easy. Crushed rhodochrosite. This is the thing that I'm working on right now to get crushed crushed something or other. This thing. RHO. Okay, whatever. I need to put either pyrolusite ore or redstone ore with sulfuric acid, and we get 1 out. So 12 of those gives us 1 of those. So I could get pyrolusite ore. I don't know where I think we can get end pyrolusite ore. Oh no, we can get it from here too. And it's 6 to 1. But I was going to do this to get the redstone. This is the tier 4 micro miner. So if we have a look, we can get 16 dense redstone ore. So that's a stack of redstone ore per one of these guys. So we'll get 16 stacks. I had a machine set up somewhere. I forget where. I think it was this one or this one. Yeah, this one. It had redstone ore there, and it was like crushing it and turning it into redstone dust. So obviously we're not going to do that. We're going to keep it as redstone ore. So what I've done here as well is I have coming out of the this crate, this guy blacklists a bunch of stuff. So petroleum, stabilized uranium, quantum flux, and then this guy has a limited item filter, so it only puts up to a stack in. That way I can like put this, and this in, and then when I fill up the rest of the chest with this, we'll make sure that we don't get like doubling up of ingredients in here, and it'll actually just pick up, it'll put it all in the right amounts for the next mission. So that's cool. So we should get redstone ore out of that, or dense redstone ore, which will be turning into redstone ore. So over here somewhere I have a machine that takes all of the dense ores. I think this one, yeah, the dense ores. And this thing puts it into this guy with nitric acid. So yeah, all the dense ores go in there. We should see the redstone all coming in a sec, I guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There it goes. Oh, and also dense coal ore, interesting. Oh, it's gonna, I wonder what it's gonna do there. Is that gonna work? So we'll get, oh, a diamond one as well. Okay, so it took out a dense redstone ore there. It seems to, it doesn't matter. It doesn't care if there's multiple in there. Yeah, very good. So then we'll get our redstone ore here. Shouldn't go away. Doesn't seem to be, that's good. So, and then we'll use that later on to make the rhodochrosite. But for now, what I'm going to do is let's head over to here. This, I've also set up over here the recipes. So this one makes Wyvern solar panel and draconic energy core, and then this one basically makes everything else so far. I haven't split them perfectly evenly, but the most important thing to split them by is the ingredients. So if you look at the Wyvern energy core, this is used in two main things, right? So here it's the center ingredient to make both the draconic energy core and the Wyvern solar panel, and here it's used as an outside ingredient to make the draconic solar panel. So you have to be careful to do draconic solar panel in one and the other two over there, so that we can have so over here in our filters, we make sure the Wyvern energy core goes into the center here, and over here it goes into one of the side ones, and we have to be careful whenever we set up a new recipe that it goes in the right one. So the thing we're doing now is we're going to make 10 chaotic fusion crafting injectors. We need 40 of these, 40 of these, and 20 crystal matrix. Crystal matrix blocks. Okay, so let's make a recipe for the block because I think we're going to need that. Yeah, we're going to need that later on anyway. So we're going to need 40 of those. That's actually going to take quite a long time to make. Oh no, not 40, 20. Still a long time. Oh, we're going to need a lot of exquisite diamonds. Okay, exquisite diamonds we get from, I think, tier 1 and also tier 3. I think we'll do it with the tier 3 ones. So let's get a stack of tier 3s. Oops. We'll get a nice big, actually like not a stack, because a stack is actually 16. So we'll get 64 of them. Oh, what are we missing? Oh, a bunch of stuff. That's no good, is it? I don't think I've made a stack of these before, I guess. Tungsten carbide, that's a lot. Let's make half of a stack. Is that going to do it? Yeah, that'll do it. I might have to increase some of those things so that we can get 64 of them going. Maybe we don't need that much. Okay, so we need 32 gemstone sensors. 32, and we need how many? Oops, I can't spell. 128 of those guys. So 2 stacks. All right. So let me get those exquisite diamonds, and I'll also, I guess, get the... What was I doing the exquisite diamonds for now? I can't even remember. Oh, the crystal matrix. So let me get those crafted up because that'll take a while. How many can I make with what I've got? I can't even make 10. Can I make 2? I can make 2. So actually, that'll take a while to make 2, won't it? Let me see. Gemstone sensors. Maybe not that long. These should be relatively fast. I've actually increased the number of these guys. I put 4 around them. Wait, is it this one or this one? Or it's not this one, is it? Oh, that's the... Yeah, okay. I could probably put 3 more of those around too. Wait, what are these made from? Crystal matrix. I'm pretty sure it's in a... Oh, yeah, ultimate crafting. Okay. Oh, there. Okay, there we go. And bada bing, bada boom. Diamond lattice. Is there a... Diamond lattice. Okay, that's why it's so expensive. We got one. So while we're waiting for those other crafting recipes to work, why don't we make one draconic fusion injector, like a you know, the chaotic one. So we're gonna need 2 lots of actually no, we need to split these up into 4. And neutronium, I have a bunch of neutronium. We need to split those up into 4 as well. The crystal matrix. Crystal matrix. Okay, I have the 2. And then what was the other one? Is that it? Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, okay. So let's get all this stuff put in place and we'll make we'll make one of them. This is kind of noisy. I should probably turn that down, hey? There. And then we put that in there, and that should do it. All right. So that's actually going to use a lot of power if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, it doesn't even draw properly. There's one. Okay, so that'll give us the quest. And I can put it back here for the time being. I don't know actually if I'll put it on this side or this side. I'm only going to make the 10 to start with. I think that's going to be enough to get us through to the creative fluid tank. I hope it's enough. I can technically make another 40 of these, I think. What are we missing to make another 40? I think it's probably more exquisite diamonds actually. And some tungsten carbide, which I just used up a bunch, and these I just, so they'll come back pretty quick. And yeah, exquisite diamonds, and that's it. Yeah, okay. So it's just exquisite diamonds that we're really missing out on. So I'm gonna have to get a bunch more of those going. Is this thing finished? Not yet. 2 left. Okay, so tier, what was I doing? Oh, I have some tier 6s made up. What was I using those for? No, I guess these are still going. All right, so I'll be back once I have the exquisite diamonds. And I've forgotten, what was the other thing? I'm terrible. Oh yeah, I have to make the crystal matrices. It's just for those crystal matrices. Okay, so I think I'll get those crystal matrices made up. I'll do the rest of the 9 other chaos thingamajigs. What can I use to get this? This will just give me, I don't need that. Maybe it's Einsteinium I was going to do. I don't think I need that. I guess I can do more uranium. I don't know, I can't remember what I made these for. I don't need them right now. So yeah, I'll be back once I've got the chaos injectors finished. Okay, there we go. We have a full set of chaotic fusion in crafting injectors. I think I'm going... Oh, that was a weird lag spike. I think I'm going to swap these over and put the chaotic ones over there because... And there we go. So now I should be able to build this guy. I think I have everything set up for it. What are we missing? Oh, some sapphires. Oh, more tungsten carbide. I'm gonna have to get more tungsten carbide going. I think I used that up quite quickly. Oh, and I forgot the rotocruise site and the draconium. Wow, wait, what does that actually need that I don't have yet? Not that. What does it need? Oh, is it this stuff? Oh, there's the rotocruise site. Okay, anyway. Okay, so I'm not actually going to do that just yet. I might do that soon. I'm not sure if I should end this episode before I get to the creative fluid tank, or if I should just like power through and get to it, because there's still actually quite a lot of stuff that needs to happen. But we'll see how we go. This may end up just being a super long episode. So another thing that I've done is I got this thing ready. This is what we're going to do to make gravity stars. So if you look at a gravity star, we could do it with this, but I don't want to make another tier 8. They're extremely expensive, and just for one is kind of crazy. It's cheaper to make it, and it's like, what is that? 4 gravity stars per neutronium ingot. Let's see. And the other stars, we can just grab a stack because we have plenty of those. So we should be able to put that there, and then how come you're not, oh, I wanted to extract it on brown, there, and then we get, oh boy, it's slow. Yeah, we should be able to get 4 per neutronium ingot. And then, what's the best way to get them out of here? Oops, that's not how you spell conduit. I kind of want them to go into a... Oh, I guess I could just put an ME interface up there and just insert it straight into it, right? We won't have it show up in the interface. And then I'll put one of you in between to connect them, and then we will wrench it up there. And so you should have, yeah, we've made 2 already. So there we go, we got some there. So let's get a couple more neutronium ingots in there, and that means we'll get a few more gravity stars. I don't know how many we need, but we can probably spare 4 neutronium ingots. Okay, and that means, what's the next thing that we can make? Oh, I guess we should claim that. We could, wait, should we do the reactor stabilizer, or should we do there's still quite a few steps to go here. We need to make chaotic cores. Oh, actually, which means we need more chaos shards. And we're gonna need quite a few chaos cores. So maybe we'll need to do another, I don't know, can we do another 40? What are we missing? Probably tungsten carbide. Oh yeah. Oh, so exquisite diamonds I have, I sent off a bunch of these tier 1s going to get the diamonds. So it's one micro miner gives 64 exquisite diamonds, which is, these are much cheaper to make than these tier 3s. So you only get an extra 2, like half of a stack. So I feel like just making a stack of these is easier than making, you know, 3/4 of a stack of these. So that's what I did. And so that means we should have, yeah, apart from the tungsten carbide, I think that's everything to make another 40 chaos shards. So let's see. Oh, now we have enough exquisite diamonds. Is it only the tungsten carbide we're missing? Yeah, looks like it is. All right, so how come our tungsten carbide is so slow? Where do we make that? Over here? Is it this one? It is. And what is it? Is it a HV? Okay, we could probably speed that up. Let's do an IV one, I guess. And an energy input. Not ZPM. Where's IV? There. I guess that means we need to upgrade our tungsten one as well. go. Nope. Nope. Maybe I'll just hover. There. So now we should be, let's recreate that. Oh, how come I got 2 machine controllers there? Yeah, see, that's heaps faster. Let's put you there, get our screwdriver going, and invert it. So hang on, how much tungsten do we have? We might have to get more. Wait, how do you get tungsten? Yeah, it's from like the tungstate. Oh, I'm not processing that? Light. Okay, we don't really have much of that. Or tungstate. I should process that. That's a little bit that we've got. So we might need to get a bunch more of this. Which is the best one to make? That's a tier 2. We should be able to make a stack of tier 2s, right? I mean, not a stack. These stack at 16, but we should be able to make 64 relatively easily, extremely easily. Okay, so let's do that. We'll get some more tungsten going, and I might upgrade these guys as well to IV. We actually don't have our power. Wasn't really able to handle all of those fusion crafting cores. It's really put a dent in our power supply. Oops, that was weird. If you look over here, it's at the moment it's replenishing the conduit, like our conduit emptied out as well. So 83 billion RF in the conduits is slowly being replenished. That's why this thing hasn't started filling up yet. And this is the speed that our all these guys run at, 2.7 million RF a tick. So yeah, we need to wait until our power fills up again. Well, we don't really need to wait. It's doing fine without waiting. So yeah, we're going to need tungsten carbide. We're going to need a bunch more chaos shards. Let's get the recipes going. I guess we can do that. So what do we have here? We put that one in. We should also be able to make chaotic cores. Oh yeah, omnium. We're going to need to process our what are those things called? Mote of omnias. So to get a bar or an ingot, we need to get a nugget, and to get a nugget, we need to put them in the implosion generator. So that's pretty easy. Omnium nugget. Let's get that recipe going. Like so. We put that in our implosion generator. Oh, I guess I could have done it from the interface, but that's fine. So we have one mote built at the moment, so this will give us one nugget. Yep. And then to get one ingot, we just squash them together in our bare hands. Can we do that? How many bits and pieces do we have? We're going to need 2 to make one chaotic core. What are we missing? Magnesium ingots. That's it. So, okay, we should be able to. You get the ingots from what? Does it have to be? No. Okay, smelting it. All right. So we can do that with this guy here, and get our stack at a time thingy going. Load you up. So U equals U, like, oh, no, not 1, but 64. Okay. Yeah, all right, so now we should be able to make our 2 omnium ingots. Yes. Which is what we needed. Oh, what is that? Is that omnium? Wow, that is actually a lot of stuff. Oh, I guess it needs the crystal matrix, does it? Yeah. Oh man. Everything is so expensive now. There's like, once you hit making this guy and this guy, you're really like the time that everything takes just like shoots through the roof. It's crazy. It's like a slow increase of, you know, the complexity of recipes, and then it's just boom through the roof. Once you hit like here-ish. Those 40 chaos shards take like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours for me to craft. Okay, so that means, oh wait, should I wait for that? I probably should wait for that to finish, right? That's going to take up a bunch of these too, isn't it? Which we were going to use for our chaos shards. Chaos shards? Yeah. Okay, so that's almost done. This is definitely going to be a long episode. I think I'm just going to power through and make this a long episode, because otherwise it's going to be like a weird, we're halfway to the creative portable tank episode, which doesn't really make sense. And I guess these are being done in the speed thingies, right? Yeah, ultimate crafting. But it should do 4 at once, right? So yeah, there we go. 3 and 1 and done. Okay, good. Now that means with those 2 in place, if we were to ask for a chaotic core, will we have enough stuff? We will. Let's see. Oh, that actually won't work because I won't be putting the gravity star in the right spot. Let me grab you and make sure we have our filters set up for it to go in the middle. So this is going to be an interesting thing. Is this actually used in any other chaotic tier recipes? This is the real, you know, question. No, only the one. Okay, good. There we go. And then if I put you back in there, it should end up in the middle, and off it goes. Is this a quest, I wonder? Let's find out. No. Okay, so that means we should be able to make this now. Oh, wait, that's chaotic. And that's, oh dear. We are in trouble because we need 2 separate stands for this to work. We need one where the chaotic core goes in the middle, and one where it goes in the outside, which means, oh boy. Actually, I think what I'll do is I will just manually craft these last 2 neutronium solar panels because we only need the 2, right, for this last tier 1, tier 10. And then once we have the creative portable tank, it'll be relatively easy. I mean, relatively easy to get the next tier going. So then we have the chaotic solar panel. Is that gonna, yeah, that'll work. Okay, and then we'll put you back there and you up there, and then we got to set up the filters. Oops. Ah. Can't get around the back. Okay, I'll set up the filters and then we should have that going. And then what I'll have to do is we'll have to do another big cut probably and get another 40 chaos shards going. I'll build 2 of those. This will then need, what did this need? This needed something else, right? Oh, some more sapphires. We gotta wait for the tungsten carbide. Although that should be happening a bit faster now. Oh yeah, and then I've got to set up the recipe for these 2, which is pretty easy. The crushed rhodochrosite. So we have that redstone or sulfuric acid's easy enough, and then we can make that. All right, so I'll set, yeah, basically I'm gonna do another big cut. We'll get that going, and we should be back once I have these two manually built and that built. And then what's next after that? The draconic reactor core is relatively easy. Some chaos shards, we'll have those ready by then. That's easy, we have some of those. Okay, so that will be fine. And then I have the recipe for the micro miners done. So the tier 9, the only thing that we don't have yet is, oh, sapphires again. Okay, we'll have to do something about that. So the draconic reactor core, once we get that built and those two recipes done, we'll be able to make the tier 9, which will give us universe creation data. We'll have to make a bunch of, I guess these ones will give us the most. And we have that going. We saw that a minute ago. So that's pretty easy. We should be able to get those and get that. And then it's the tier 10, which actually I guess we're not that far away, are we? Some mana infused ingots, that's fine. Some of those is fine. More sapphires, more tungsten carbide. That's fine there. And then it's these two, that. And of course, neutronium heavy plating, which is kind of tricky to make. It's Einsteinium, one bar and one ingot of Einstein, or one piece of Einsteinium plus 2 neutronium plates equals one of those. So we're going to need more neutronium for sure. And then if we go over to our fusion reactors, I've been working on the Einsteinium over here. So Einsteinium is just what's Einsteinium? It's Californium plus berkelium, which we had plenty of. So I think this will be enough. I think, yeah, to make those heavy plates for the one tier 10 that we need to make. So yeah, I think we're not too far away. I'm going to do a big cut and we'll be almost ready by the time we come back. Okay, we're back and a lot more time has passed. And I just realized this episode is like basically an hour long at this point. So I think I'm going to have to cut it shorter than I was planning. And maybe we'll get to the tier 10 in the next episode. But as you can see here, I have made the tier 9. And we're almost at the point where the tier 10 is doable. I made the neutronium solar panels. Come on. It's very slow now. There we go. The only thing I'm missing, I need to make some more enderium, and I need to make a few more of these, and we need to make these guys. But other than that, we have everything in place. So we are so close to getting the tier 10 that it seems a shame to have to leave it here, but I think I'm going to have to. What I will do is get these guys going. The reason we need hydrogen and so much of it, let me just put it all in here. And the reason we need all this hydrogen is because we need to, well, I will show you. Hydrogen, we need these guys, ultra dense hydrogen, and the reason we need these guys is because we send them off with a tier 1 micro miner, we get 1 stellar, or actually we send 4 of them off with a tier 2 and we get 4 of these guys, which we used with 4 stacks of them plus the tier 9 to get the universe creation data, which we then send with the tier 10 and we get our heart of the universe. So this is how close we are to getting molten creative portable tank. So I've already made the tier 2. I've made a stack of them. Oh, I mean to say I've made 64 of them. Let's just get our hydrogen. Let's see, do we have 4 stacks of hydrogen, like whatever it's called, ultra dense hydrogen? I have 2 stacks. Come on, speed up. I don't know if this is because of like just the basic lag of my world now or what, but yeah, these kinds of things are kind of slow. I'm pretty sure we have enough. Let's get that in there, and that's 1 stack. And oh no, we don't have 2 stacks yet. We are what, 14 off of 2 stacks. Yeah, so we'll have to leave that going for a tiny little bit longer. Let's get over to our thingies here. We can send you plus you, you plus you, and then you plus you. And then we just need 14 more, and we can get our universe creation data. Wait, no, what is it called? What does it give us? What is this one? Gives us a stellar creation data. So we have a few of them now. All right, we just need our 4 stacks of it. So we need a bit more hydrogen. I got to let that run a little bit longer. Then once I've got that, I can get some. What do I need with it? I need to send it with this guy. I need to send it with awakened draconian blocks. 4 of them, which we can get pretty easily. Yeah, so I can probably just make one right now. And then we'll get our universe creation data. This guy. We need 8 more awakened draconian blocks and a tier 10. And then we'll be off. So I think I'm going to leave it here for now. This episode has gone longer than I was expecting. Even longer than I was expecting. I was already expecting it to be fairly long. But this is even longer. So I'm going to leave it there. In the next episode, I'll have the... you know, I'm so close to getting the heart of the universe. I think I'll just get the heart of the universe. And in the next episode, we'll be able to play around with that creative portable tank. That sounds like fun. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!